Viewers, welcome back to the channel. Wonderful, pleasant good morning to be alive and still on top above ground. So viewers, want to like that one, share that one, leave a comment down below as always. So let's get into this morning's runnings. Brothers on the run, link to Portmore woman's slapped away. Brothers wanted for the dirt and shooting of a neighbor, allegedly in full view of others, have been elusive for close to 2 years and were recently listed as most wanted by the Portmore police. The C0urt police name on the weekend Marcus Mitchell and Mark Ray Mitchell, otherwise called Poddy, both of Penway Drive, Passage Fort, among the 10 most wanted men in the division. Mitchell brothers are wanted in connection with a slapaway of Jermaine Lichmore on March the 25th, 2020 at his home on Passage Fort Drive. The news understand that Lichmore, who operate a car wash, had intervened in a family dispute involved the brothers and one of their cousins when he was taken out. Even as Mitchell remains on the run, the main witness in Lichman's demise is his mother, 58-year-old Joanne Stone, was also taken out 20 months later at the same Passage Fort Drive home on November the 18th, 2021. Stone became disabled after she was reportedly struck by a stray can in her leg at the time her son was taken out. At their gateway, the wanted brothers were all targeted family immediate neighbors for several years. Stone, according to relatives, would often to be engaged in outbursts about Lichmore's fatal incident over a neighboring premises, saying, "You picnic them, I take out me picnic, and I can't up me, and me can't walk." Reports are that Stone was taken out when a gunman posing as a customer entered her yard ordering a cigarette and cornered up in front of the last two children. Warning shots. The police reportedly had warned Stone that based on their intelligence, she would be a target. She had reportedly received information that she would be taken out inside her home. Before her death, on at least 2 occasions, shots were reportedly fired in her direction while standing at the front of her yard. Since then, relatives told the news that Stone stayed to the back of the premises in hiding, hardly even leaving her home. Her family told the news in an early interview that she had nowhere else to relocate and they have to be watching over her. Since the death of the family, and with the brothers still at large, steps have been taken to enhance security at the premises they have called home for decades. The Portmore police say nobody has been charged for the mother's and son demise, and both investigations are ongoing. The C0urt division has seen a 175% increase in slapaway and 80% increase in shootings in the first 22 days of the new year. Up to January 22nd, the division had third highest record nationally with 11 year-on-year when compared to the 4 in 2021. 6 more persons were also shot and injured during the period under review. The other most wanted men are told to report to the Greater Portmore Police Station, known as 100 Man, as soon as possible. They are Sheldon Wright, otherwise called Boy, 27 of Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11, He is wanted in connection with a slapaway in Nagahead, St. Catherine, as well as illegal possession of a firearm. He frequents the Nagahead and Bridgeport in St. Catherine, as well as Punchtown Road in Kingston 11. Rudolph Shaw, otherwise called Boxer, 26, of Ponzi Crescent, Longsville Park in Clarendon. He is wanted for abandoning bail. Mario Barnes, otherwise called Jason, 24, of Gulf Gregory Park in St. Catherine, is wanted for a slapaway committed in Gregory Park, St. Catherine. Marlon Barnett, otherwise called Sharpman or Jomo, 41, of Gulf Gregory Park in St. Catherine and Tivoli Garden in Kingston. He is wanted in relation to some can that he fired in Central Village in St. Catherine. Barrington Campbell, otherwise called Cooley, 32, of Central Road in Central Village, St. Catherine. He is wanted in connection with shooting in Central Village. Manton Brown, 41, of Ayers Close in Portmore, St. Catherine. He is wanted in connection with a slapaway committed in April 2017. Damian Henry, otherwise called Devil, 21, of Burke Road in Olaba, St. Catherine. He is wanted in connection with the 2013 slapaway. He frequented Darlingston in Westmoreland and Portmore, St. Catherine. Stokely Collins, otherwise called Papa, 49, of Windsor Heights in Central Village, St. Catherine. He is wanted in connection with shootings in March 2020. He frequented the Bull Bay St. Andrew address. The police say anyone knowing the whereabouts of these men are asked to contact the Portmore Police at 876-989-8422, Crime Stop at 311 or the nearest police station. Citizens are also reminded that it is a crime to harbor fugitive. Of course, it's a crime for all of them, yes, because trust me, we see where in cases where man harbor fugitive and end up get taken out themselves. So if you see nothing not go on, don't make them stay around them if you was them sub, man. Don't make them stay around them because trust me, one might end up and pay dreadfully. Chief Justice grills police investigators over missing evidence. A missing compact disc CD with scents of crime photographs, vanish, logbook, and a damaged hard drive were the subject of the testimony given by an empty-handed forensic crime scene investigator on the witness stand in the ongoing trial of the 33 alleged members of the Klansmen in St. Catherine, Spanish Town. Judge Chief Justice Brian Sykes on Tuesday described the situation as serious and not good news. Justice Sykes' comments came after the investigator who said she processed the scene where Damian Forrester alias Dooley was allegedly taken out at the hands of the Klansman gang outside Price Right supermarket St. Andrew in August of 2017. Under questioning, disclosed an unfortunate chain of events which led to the disappearance of the material which appears to be irrelevant. Dooley, who was assassinated outside the supermarket where he worked, was taken out after 3 attempts after being allegedly marked for death by reputed gang leader Mr. Bryan, because he was said to be a member of the rival Teshamela faction of the gang and was also said to be related to 2 members of that outfit. On Tuesday, the female detective constable, one of 5 police witnesses who took the stand during the day, said she responded to a call to process the scene at 11 p.m. She was detailing the layout of the area and its precise location in response to questions from the prosecution, leading evidence when the trial judge intervened. Tell me something. You said you are the photographer. When the witness replied in the aftermath, he said, you took pictures of the place and other things, to which he answered, yes, sir. So why aren't we looking at the photographs the Chief Justice required? Because we don't have them, was the response from the Crown. You don't have the photograph. What happened to them? The trial judge Sykes asked the witness. I'm not sure, sir. After they were downloaded, something went wrong with the hard drive. After making the CD and checking back the hard drive to get a copy of the CD, it could not be found because there was damage on the drive, the detective constable said. So where is the CD? Chief Justice asked the Crown. I don't have it, Lord, was the response of the prosecution. As for the witness, she said it was handed over. I don't remember who collected it. The same person who collected the statement got the CD as well. Oh, they did, the Chief Justice added, I see, when she replied in the aftermath. It's a police officer, so wouldn't we be able to find out who that was? The Chief Justice queried. I was checking the book that those persons normally sign in at disappearance, as well with the witness informed the judge. Some viewers, everything disappeared. The book disappeared where the police them write down their name in, the CD disappeared, everything disappears. So right now this a trial looks sticky, my viewers and so. But anyway, let us get into it and continue. The book is gone, the CD is gone, and the hard drive was damaged. I see, so you didn't have backup. The trial judge inquired. Loud chuckles and snickers from the alleged gang leader and several of his cronies co-accused. So you hear that? Loud chuckles and snickers from the alleged gang leader. So them know we're going. Some money run and something I go on right there. So this not look good at all. It's sticky, my viewers and my sub. It's the backup system that was damaged, sir. The witness offered. It is a digital camera, so it had an SD card. So what become of the SD card? The Chief Justice pressed. Those cards are the same ones that we reuse once we download anything. They are reformed, the officer informed. So you erase what is on the CD card. The Chief Justice asked. Yes, sir, the officer said. She said the SD card was placed into a card reader and the material from the card downloaded onto an external device and saved and then transferred to a backup system. Asked by the Chief Justice whether it was possible that a copy of the photograph would be on the external device, she said the situation was the same with the device as with the cameras. The same procedure with the hard drive, as well as the same point it is formed as well, she said. No, man, this is a very serious matter, you know, because suppose you have unsolved slap away and the pictures you provided gave important clues to that slap away. That means you could extricate persons. There would be note. There is not good news in the 21st century at all, the Chief Justice declared. So, the long and short of it is that we don't have no photograph of this scene. He said almost erotically. No, my lord, we don't, was the response. Okay, the trial judge restored in a resigned tone. In the meantime, the forensic investigator said she took photographs of the body that was on the ground. She said she also collected spent shell casing which were laying on the ground and samples of the red substance resemble, you know what, near the body and sealed and labeled them. Earlier Tuesday, two other police witnesses testified of that same slap away of two bus drivers in Spanish Town bus park, allegedly at the hands of the gangsters. In the first account, a detective sergeant who said he was present at the Spanish Town St. Catherine bus park in February 2018 when a man known as Tesha, bus driver, was taken out by assassins attack. So the clansman described how the moral wounded man who he drove to the hospital tried to speak. Even doctors fought to save his life. He was trying to speak, but I could not understand what he was saying, he told the court. The detective who said he had been stationed in the bus park as a result of an ongoing extortion by the gangsters told the courtroom that the ill-fated driver known to him as Taddy Bay had been the only one to make a formal complaint to the police against the thug. He said other operators had been too fearful to make formal complaint to the police, but had voiced their concern to him. Another lawman who later took the stand testified of a November 2007-2017 incident in which another bus driver was peppered with corn one early morning in the same bus park. He said he, with the assistance of his colleagues, took the man who had corn wounds in the region of his neck was taken to the hospital for treatment. So viewers, sub, big sense out of nonsense. Something drastic I go on as some viewers, I'm a sub. This don't look pretty at all. Something I go on. But anyway, leave on the thoughts on the comments down below in the comment section. Bless up.